Hi guys, big up everyone. Please keep watching Tranzeet TV. Don't touch that dial.
Keep watching Tranzeet TV.
As now, yes, they have a corner kick coach, a set piece coach. They now need a scoring coach, a goal scoring coach, because the amount of chances that Arsenal created today, if they had a goal scoring coach, maybe they would have won this game 8-0. And with that kind of a goal difference, they are automatically qualified for the top 24. Because right now, in terms of points, I think they have, because 25th is PSG and they have 0 goal difference. Arsenal has 9. So even if Arsenal lose their 2 Tranzeet TV back again to the studios. Champions League this season 2024, match day 6 in this new format concluded today, and England surprisingly has 3 teams in top 5 of the league, of the table. Liverpool, of course, first position, Arsenal in 3rd, and Aston Villa in 5th. Yeah, that tells you the quality of the EPL. And we are back again to give you our post-game analysis, especially focusing on Arsenal 3 and Monaco 0. So let's go ahead and give you a rundown of the results today. Atletico Madrid winning at home 3-1 to Slovan, and Lille beat Stormgrass 3-2 at home. AC Milan won 2-1 to Zvezda. And Arsenal, of course, 3-0 at home win to Monaco. Benfica played at a 0-0 draw with Bologna. And Borussia Dortmund lost 3-2 to Barcelona at home. That game was a goal feast, and it was end-to-end score kind of encounter out there. Feyenoord beat Sparta Prague 4-2 at home as well. And Juventus won at home 2-0 to Manchester City. And Stuttgart beat Young Boys 5-1. And at the end of proceedings in match day 6, PSG is out on the top 24. They are 25th, and City is 22nd on that table. I already gave you the top 5. Second on that table is Barcelona, followed by Arsenal, Leverkusen, and then Aston Villa, Inter Milan, Brest, and Lille. Yeah, before I go into Arsenal, 5 things we learned on this one. Let me just touch on City. 10 games now, losing 7, just won 1, and draw 2. This is an unfamiliar terrain for Pep Guardiola in his career. Same with City in the last 10-15 years. And nobody saw this one coming. It looks like there is no solution in sight for Pep and his team. And by all standards, regardless of the club you support, this is a sackable form for any coach. 10 games, winning just 1. Possible 33 points. You have just 5 points. Leaving behind, losing 28 points out of 35. There is it can't get worse than this. We are still watching and looking what the owners of Manchester City are going to do, or if Pep will honorably, walk away from City on this one, because this is not banter. It is no longer looking real. It's no longer. This is like a fairy tale. If anybody knows any solution for City out of this one, please, reach out to Pep Guardiola, because he is not experienced in this kind of situation. All he has known, and we have known him for throughout his career, is just flourish, win, and win. This losing streak is not part of his career, and is a new terrain for him. So 5 things we learned from Arsenal 3 and Monaco 1. One is Arteta probably he should have learned the first one, which is he needs to trust graduates from Haaland more. Lewis Kelly came in today. Arsenal has about 6 injuries in their defense line, and he had to bring in Lewis Kelly in today. And at no point until that young man left the pitch was there any kind of worry for Arsenal coming from that side of the pitch. He did so very well and topped it up with a masterclass, they call it pre-assist for Arsenal opener. a very first of all, quality defending, used his body very well, and had the intelligence and the eye to release Martinelli on the wings, who provided the assist for Saka. So and this is the same thing we have seen from Etawaned, who also came in later in the game. These boys always, anytime they have come into the fray, they have never looked scared or jaded. They've always been confident and executed some top level quality for this Arsenal team. Done their bits both from preseason and some of the games they have played this season. Skelly today, yesterday, Arteta, revealed that he has some infection on his foot. That's why I've not been seeing him. So I think Arteta needs to trust these young men more, because it looks like they have something different from what the first teamers have. Like I said today, I'm sure if Itawanari was on that pitch in the first half, he would have scored a goal. That one is for sure, because of the amount of chances that Arsenal created after a very boring 25 minutes. And then the game eventually opened up, and they started to create chances upon chances. Ødegaard, spawned like 3 chances today. Martinelli, of course, Jesus as well. And until Lewis Kelly, with his very masterful pre-assist to Martinelli, opened up that defense, and the rest became history from the right boot of Bukayo Saka. So second, and that takes us to the second thing we learned today. Arsenal seems to be suited with Europe. You know how strong they have been at home this season. They've not lost. I don't think they have considered any goal at home this season in the Champions League. And the reason why this is, in the Champions League, there seems to be more space. Teams come to play. There is no much of low blocks and packing the balls, and this suits the way Arsenal plays, the way they pass the ball around, the way they defend, and all that. So it looks like this team, I know this might sound ridiculous, this might sound, some people will laugh over it, people want to banter. If Arteta is really serious, I think from what I've seen from his team this season, it looks like they can actually do something in Europe this season. From the way I've seen it, the way I see teams, play out in Europe, Arteta and his team can actually do something with the way they play. So this team is suited in playing in Europe. It's just for them to be clinical. They were like that. I know if you didn't watch this game and you see 3-0, you will say this was a very good game for us. But no, this could have possibly been 7-0. And I'm not trying to be funny. There were so many chances created. Arsenal had Ødegaard had 2 1-on-1 with goalkeeper. Jesus had one, and a few other one that went begging. And that's what the second thing we learned. Arsenal is very much suited to play in Europe than in EPL. The third thing we learned is that the manager of Monaco watches ESPN. Craig Bowley has produced and suggested the way to defend Arsenal corner kick antics. And what is that? If you watch ESPN as well, I do once in a while, and Craig has been adamant that if coaches can be brave enough to put 3 players up top each time Arsenal has a corner, that it will force Arsenal to put players down and reduce the crowd that they usually flood opponents' 6-yard box with, which creates chaos, and most times they benefit from it because they have players that can attack the ball in that area. And we saw that today in Monaco. Arsenal didn't get any goal from the corner kicks because Monaco decided to put 3 players up top each time they considered a corner, and the crowd in front of their goal was lesser. Though you can argue that in the second half the Carras was off, so the delivery was different. You can argue that Gabriel Magalhaes is injured, is not playing. But so far, and in this game, Monaco did not concede any goals from corner kicks or set pieces. But the only difference was that Arsenal did not put the defenders backward. They put attackers. They put the only defender that was among the 3 players that stayed back was Timber, Bukayo Saka, and Trossard. We are stayed back. But you know that especially Trossard has a role to play for Arsenal when corner kicks come. He's one of the smaller players that are used to distract defenders from going to attack the bigger boys. So maybe we have found a way to defend Arsenal corner kicks. That's one thing we learned from this game today. The other thing we learned is Arsenal, yes, they have a corner kick coach, a set piece coach. They now need a scoring coach, a goal scoring coach, because the amount of chances that Arsenal created today if they had a goal scoring coach, maybe they would have won this game 8-0. And with that kind of a goal difference, they have automatically qualified for the top 24. Because right now, in terms of points, I think they have, because 25th is PSG, and they have 0 goal difference. Arsenal has 9. So even if Arsenal lose their two next games, PSG has to score at least 9 goals to be able to go above Arsenal. So you can say mathematically that Arsenal has qualified for the next round. All they need to do now is to play for the automatic qualification, which is the top 8 in the league table. So Arsenal needs a goal scoring coach. And the last thing we learned on this one is people need to start to put some respect on Bukayo Saka's name. Arsenal scored 3, Saka has hand in 3. I don't know what else this young man has to do before people can say he's world class, before people can say he's better than Foden, before people can say he's better than some other players out there. All the noise out there is Lamar, Foden, Palmer. Saka has done this for England the last 3 years. Best English player in terms of national team performance and output. Best player for Arsenal, both in the league and Champions League. I don't know what else is. This boy defends, he scores goals and he makes goals. I was one of the people that was saying, I said it last week, that he should do more of goal scoring. He should get his scoring boots. And today he responded, because he has been more of assisting. Today again he assisted and he also scored. I don't know what else he needs to do. So people need to put some respect on Bukayo Saka's name. This argument of whether he's world class or not should be ended. I'm not saying he's world class, but people should stop using microscope to watch Bukayo Saka. There's nothing to see anymore. He has shown you everything. He defends, he scores, he dribbles, he goes past players, he contributes assists, and he's scoring goals. So I don't think, and he has been doing this consistently for the past 3-4 years for Arsenal. He did it for England as well. He's done it in big games, he's done it in small games. So I don't think there's anything more that you need to see that you have not seen from Bukayo Saka. So respect him a little bit more. And just icing on the cake, Kai Havertz, thank you. Kai Havertz, thank you. Arsenal fans, please don't be falling to banter online. This game today was a very big game, and Arsenal fans kind of didn't show interest in this game as if it was a Carling Cup. This is Champions League that you guys have been crying for the past 6 years, and it comes. Arsenal has not qualified before this game to the next round, and it didn't get so much attention. Arsenal fans were even calling for players to be rested. So please don't let the banter online deceive you. This is Champions League. The format has changed, but this is still the Champions League. If Arsenal qualifies for top 8, he goes straight to last 16 and one more round in the quarterfinals of Champions League. So this is serious and it has to be taken serious. Let me know what you think. Do you think the suggestion by Craig Bolly is the perfect way to defend Arsenal corners, or do you have other ideas? Let me know. Drogba said something last time that just put a player in front of a person taking the corner kick so that you'll be able to see where he's delivering to. So let me know, do you have other ideas in the way Arsenal can defend, Arsenal corner kicks antics can be nullified and stop from scoring goals?